guys, it's Carmen, and so, you want to own a betta? Well, do you know the proper care and what you need for a betta? If not, you should totally stay tuned, and I will cover pretty much everything you'll need. So, the first thing that you'll need is a tank. Now, you might think, well, it's a betta. They live alone, so let's just put them in like a 0.5 gallon tank or a 1 gallon tank. That's not okay. Do not do that. The smallest tank size that a betta could have is a 2.5 gallon. Sorry for my bad handwriting, but just ignore it. So a 2.5 gallon tank is the minimum size you need for a betta. Also in this video I'm going to put prices, and this is not like the exact price, but this is just about how much everything's going to be. So you know, if you want a betta, what the total might be. So a 2.5 gallon tank would be around $10. And if you can, go even bigger. So I know at Pet Supplies Plus, a 2.5 gallon tank is around $9. A 5.5 gallon tank is around $10. And a 10 gallon tank is around $12. So it's all pretty much around $10. So if you can, go bigger. The next thing that you'll need, and this isn't like need, but this is like something to make your betta fish thrive and be happy, and that is decorations. So I guess the first thing we'll go over is gravel. Now gravel is around $5 a bag. And if you get a 2.5 gallon tank, you'll just need one bag. So we'll just say gravel is around $5. Betta fish could have many different kinds of gravels. Just make sure it's not a super sharp gravel. Now you can have rocks, and they can be like the normal rocks. Just don't get too sharp of rocks, if that makes sense. You can also get sand. Sand is really nice. Some people prefer sand over gravel, and some people prefer gravel over sand. I personally like them both. I have them both. I like the look of both of them. Sand is more natural, but there are natural colored gravels as well. So it's all up to you. The next thing you'll need, or you might want, are plants. And you can go with live plants or plastic plants. Again, it's all up to you. Plastic plants, they can range from so many different amounts. Live plants as well. So let's just say in about average, you would spend around $5 to $10 on plants. So let's just make it $8. You spend $8 on plants. The next thing is food. You always need food. And most foods cost around $3. You can get a more expensive one that is better for your fish, but you don't have to have that. Some good betta foods are omega-1. That's a really good one. I think the Natural Geographic ones are really good. I have not personally had those before, but I have had the omega-1, and they're super small pellets, and they're really good. They have good ingredients and all that stuff. So let's just say you spend around $3 on food. And sorry if you hear that, that is my rabbit over there. Okay, the next thing that you have to have if you get any type of fish is water conditioner. Okay, and water conditioner, again, it varies from how big of a bottle you get. So, most water conditioners are around $7 and up. Some are even $3 if you go to Walmart. That's personally what I get. So, let's just say you spend around $7 on water conditioner. If you do not use water conditioner, just listen to me. So listen to me right now, please. If you do not use water conditioner, your fish will die. I can guarantee you that. In normal tap water, there are so many chemicals and chlorines and just stuff that is not good for any fish. What water conditioner does it takes out all of that bad stuff for your fish and makes tap water safe. So you must have water conditioner. Okay, the next thing, where did my marker go? The next thing is okay, there's so many arguments about filters and heaters. Betta fish do not need a filter. They breathe air and like water, if that makes sense. So they actually come up for air where other fish do not. So they actually eat the bubbles to get air. That's why other fish need filters, but betta fish do not technically need a filter. Yes, people like to have filters for them because it helps the water get clean. It does help circulate the water and put oxygen into the water, but you do not need it for a betta fish. Excuse me. Next is filters. Again, most people would say that you have to have a filter. A lot of people would say that you don't. I personally don't have any filters, or not filters, heaters. And my fish are fine. The main reason people say that you have to have a heater is because if the temperature gets too cold, your betta fish will act lethargic and will be cold. Well, not cold, but like, if that makes sense. Any sense, I don't know. Your tank water should stay around 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And if it's any lower, your betta fish most likely will act lethargic. Now, if you live somewhere that's super cold, I would suggest getting a heater. If you live somewhere that's super warm, like California or Hawaii, if you live in any of those places, I would not think that you would need a heater, but obviously you could if you wanted to. If your house is super cold, I would suggest a heater, but you don't have to have one. The next thing is, and this is a good thing to have on hand, so I probably would say that you have to have it, and that is aquarium salt. Now that might sound a little scary to put salt into an aquarium, but it is perfectly safe for your fish. If anything, it actually helps your fish. If your fish has torn fins, it could heal those. if your betta has ick, it could heal that or treat that. I don't know about fungus or anything like that, but it does wonders for your fish. And aquarium salt is around $5. Sorry, my handwriting's getting a little sloppy now, and it still was, but yeah. So that is the main thing that I would say you would have to have for a betta fish. Now, if you wanted to add all of those up, then the total, and just remember, this is just to start out with. This isn't this isn't like every week or anything. This is just to start out with. Like, obviously you wouldn't need a tank anymore. You wouldn't need gravel or plants unless you wanted to switch it up. Food, now you would have to buy, but not that often. Water conditioner, again, you would have to buy, but not that often. And aquarium salt, I probably would say that you would only have to buy that a couple times in maybe 2 years. So, the total altogether for just that is, so the total in all just for that stuff is $38. Now, if you wanted to add a filter and a heater to that, a filter and heater would probably, both of those cost around $20. So you can just add $20 to that. So $58 in all for a betta. Now, the betta fish, that is totally up to you with what kind you want. The lowest I've probably ever seen a betta fish was like $2, and I think that's for a baby. If not, some places you can get a veiltail male or a female for that price. And that could go up, sorry, my light went away, and that could go up anywhere to like $60. And that's if you get it straight from the breeder. So that is completely up to you. So $58 would be your total if you wanted a filter and a heater, and $38 would be your total for a betta fish. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! I was just